So I wanted to tell another story today, and today's story will be about how I got my first ever heartbreak. Trust me, this story is not going to be sad. I think it's actually kind of funny because my first heartbreak has been on Roblox.com. Now, this story takes place around the time where I made my first Roblox account. Just around 10 years ago, back in 2012. Roblox was life-changing for me in my life. I started playing games just around every day for hours at a time, and I was still getting good grades, so my parents didn't really mind. But everything was cool, I got to play all the Roblox classes like, Vampire Diaries, Murder Mystery 2, Sword Fight on the Hills, until I found this one game named High School of Robloxia. High School of Robloxia was very confusing the first time I played it. Not because it's a bad game, but because it was nighttime, and I didn't know it was nighttime until I went outside and I saw it was nighttime. But I also saw a group of people talking, a group of friends. And so I just stood inside the circle of friends and just waited my turn until I could say something. Until, an opportunity arose where I can start talking, and we ended up talking for hours. It was actually really fun because I didn't really have any friends like that at the time, or any friends really at all at the time. And that was like the only time I really was able to talk to friends like that, especially on like the serious level where we get to talk about things that we do enjoy. And that left a really good impression on me. The next time I played the game, it wasn't really like how it was yesterday, but I did meet someone who I got to talk to. It was a girl, and then she was like, "Hey man, you wanna be my boyfriend?" And I thought, because Harold, don't worry about who Harold is, but who was in high school, who also lived with me at the time, was like, he had a girlfriend. So I was like, I guess it's just what high schoolers do. So I was like, yeah, let's date. And then eventually that took me down a big rabbit hole of Roblox girlfriends, and that was my my Roblox Playboy days. But on my Roblox Playboy days, I guess, I found quite a few games. I went from High School of Robloxia to Town of Robloxia, which is my personal favorite, to Adopt and Raise a Cute Kid. I can explain, okay? You see how I ended up there. I just wanted to... I was the kid that was getting adopted, yeah. Anyways, moving on. In Town of Robloxia, I played this game a lot because... But this one day, I just played the game and I found this girl outside of Home Depot in the game, and I was like, oh yeah, we about to get into it again. And before I say anything, I wasn't a stupid online dater. I never really gave people my my name or anything like that. I respect privacy, especially online. And the closest I've ever actually been to a Roblox girlfriend was, being Roblox friends on Roblox. And this is the situation here. Anyways, something I noticed is that she had kids, Roblox kids, and I was like, okay, I guess. And I introduced myself, and then we ended up talking for a while, actually quite a few hours. And then eventually she was like, hey man, I gotta go. All right, I was like, okay, well, friend request me, because we actually had a pretty cool bond together. We thought the same things and, whatever. And so she's like, all right, bet, we friends now. And I was like, okay, cool. And she left after like 5 more minutes, and then I left after her. And then I was acting differently for the rest of the day after that. Like, for example, it was pretty early in that day, actually. So for the rest of the day, anytime I encountered a girl, or even a girl came close to talking to me, I was like, I'd give him a stiff arm real quick, being like, hey, no, I gotta go with my friends. I ain't no cheater, I gotta make sure I return back to my wife and their kids, I'm a respectable man. I'm not no cheater. But anyways, the day ends, and I remember going to sleep super happy. And I wake up the next day, and it was morning, and guess what? She was basically like the only person on the line, which is kind of ironic because she was the only person on my mind. I know I'm so romantic, and those was bars just now. Anyways, so I joined her game, and guess where she is? Yep, in the exact same Home Depot spot. This time with no kids. Yeah. And so I walk up to her super smooth, was like, hey girl, what's up? And I see this guy who was big, black, and buff. I kid you not. Big, black, and buff. Be like, hey babe, let's go. And she was like, all right, let's go. And so they just took off to their house. I have never been so heartbroken. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was young. And I didn't really have any experience like that, love stuff. So like, I remember just following them to their house, looking at them literally through their windows, watching them fake eat. Man. I don't know if this will really be as funny as I remember it being, because maybe I'm just not a good storyteller, but still. I was like, I was really sad for the rest of that day. I was like, man, if Juice WRLD existed, man, I'd be like, I admit it, I know the girl got me thin, it broke my heart. Oh no, she did. But that is the end of the story. I really hope you enjoy, and please don't bully me, or else I will punch. I mean, I will forgive you, of course. Yeah. So that's it. Bye.